Hello everyone, I have a finished object video and at the same time is a prize for level 2 members on this lovely channel for December 2022, and the winner was or is Carolyn. So I hope you're watching and you're going to enjoy your socks, and when they arrive to you, you will enjoy this video even more. If you're here and you're looking for a tutorial, I put 2 tutorials down below. Toe up socks with afterthought heel, and that you insert afterthought heel later, but you cut the yarn. You don't put any waste yarn while you're knitting. There's another option when you actually put a waste yarn and then you come back and you do afterthought. So yeah, I like my one because once I knit the tubes, I'm flexible to change or rearrange where I want to put the heel. But how I started knitting socks, I think I started with the cuff down, 2 at a time, but you have to be very skilled to do it, not to twist the yarn, and if you're doing 2, you have 2 balls and everything goes messy and stuff like that. So then I remembered to switching to 2 at a time but toe up, and I was doing that because I'm not sure, I didn't want to count rounds and stuff or make mistake in regards to that or have the second sock syndrome, but so I was knitting that way, and during that time I remember I started with the short row heel. I think that's how we call it. Then I know I purchased Fish Lips Kiss heel, and all of that was like, when you're a beginner knitter and you put the heel and you're knitting socks and they don't fit you, you may be quite disappointed. I'm just saying. But then remember, you knit socks, you can give them away to everyone, but you know, just to get it kind of like do the way you want to. That's why I ended up then knitting 1 at a time with afterthought heel, and I'm just using magic loop, and then I purchased 9-inch circular knitting needles, and I'm knitting using that for the main part, so foot and cuff, but the heel toe I'm using magic loop. So I need knitting needles with a longer cable, so I'm using like 32 inches, and even I have those ones that I used for knitting 2 at a time, which is like 40 inches, so 100 centimeters. So you can also do that with that. So that's in the glimpse my knitting adventures in regard to socks. So I'm just putting those 2 because I think that's the easiest and the quickest way to start. Also, it's very cool with the leftovers you have. Now let me tell you about the socks and the yarn I used, and then maybe later I'll tell you how to join Knitting I Love memberships on this YouTube channel if you're interested. Links down below too. And I hope I'm not forgetting anything else. So here they are. I started with this lovely, I would say, burgundy color. It's not brown, it's definitely, I think, burgundy color, although it goes like with the purplish. Do you see it now? You can kind of see purple burgundy in it, I don't know. And then I went with the main color, and the main color that was picked by Carolyn, because that's basically what level 2 is about. Maybe over here I will tease you a little bit. And for this month we have crocheted my mom for the rescue. She crocheted fidolies and table runners. So over here you have level 2. You may pick one of those. Level 1 over here where you have a lovely dolly, and those 2 are for members only, so level 2 and level 1. In level 1, level 2 can also take part. And then we have a subscribers giveaway for January this month. It happens. I'm not saying I'll have giveaways every month for subscribers, but my mom crocheted a bit, so I thought, why not? So here is the one for subscribers, so you don't have to be a member. So I like that. So I have 3 giveaways for the January 2022, and for February I'm trying to hopefully go back to knitting, so keep finger crossed. But during this giveaway, which on the screen I put a thumbnail on here, I have a box, I have a basket of yarn, and members are watching and then they picking the yarn they want me to knit with. And Carolyn picked this yarn, which is Opal Sweet and Spicy. As you can see, have lovely colors and it knits up beautifully. Like, that opal is just, it was a pleasure. I was afraid when I was announcing the winners that it may take me a month, but I actually knitted it quite fast because I had to be in a car. as a passenger, I had to be in maternity hospital for a few hours, which was weird because of the whole situation and everything should be on time, but it's not. Waiting 2 hours, you can knit a lot. And I'm coming back to work in a few days' time. So I have time, that's why it's this way. Otherwise you will see me knitting slightly slower because of the time, not about my motivation or anything like that. So just always say that I give me a month to knit just in case a life happens. I use this, and as you can see, from the outside of the ball. And I did one leg, and what I was looking at repetition. So you can see this lovely, let's say red, then we have purple, and we come back to red and we have purple again. So the repetition is over here. Do you see it? Hopefully you can see it. So I figure out I have to go to the next red and some purple, but stop before a next red occurs, because that way I can start and have a matching socks. And when I was starting, I actually kind of took like maybe 1 or 2 minutes to think. And I was pulling the yarn and I saw that there was some color, and then it went to white quite quickly. And then from white, it went absorb quickly to another of this color. So as you can see, we had a purple, white and red. So when I saw a purple, I left a bit to wave in ends, and I started with the white, and that's how I knew that when I would be finishing with this, I had to pull a little bit yarn. So you can see over here that I have that purple, this purple wind up, and I started the second sock. So that's what I did to have that matchy, and not dividing the skein or the ball to 2 separate sections. I know that Opal always have some kind of repetition. Sometimes it's shorter, sometimes even longer, and then you're just thinking what to do. But like I said, I don't tell you how long your cuffs are going to be, so I give myself a little bit of a slack over that. If I want to, I can use contrast color heels and toes if I want to. So yeah, I want to, because that way, you see, you can also save the yarn, and with one 100 gram balls, if you're using contrast colors, you can actually knit 2 pairs at least. So I did. So for this section, I thought, you know, this red, it's really beautiful, and I wanted to see if I have any leftovers from my stash. Actually, that was sent to me from a friend from Canada. So I'm in Ireland. So I was thinking it'd be beautiful. It kind of pops in this red a little bit more, so it's more warm tones. And I was thinking to go completely outside of the spectrum of all the colors we have over here, to have a pop. Although with the heel, if you put heel sock on your foot, you don't really see the heel per se. But I have this little bit. I need to get more, I think, yarn of Drops Fable. This is unique color, and this is 112 if you're interested. And this one is not Drops. This was something Maxi, something I lost label. And the red one is West Yorkshire Spinners Signature. Or maybe I got that from someone from UK. I don't remember. I think I got this red from a lady who sent me, maybe 3 years ago, a yarn for Christmas. Also from Yorkshire Spinners. I'm just saying. If I have a space, maybe I'll put a video over here. If that's the one, I'm not sure. So anyway, I think it's really cool. It's kind of more summery look for me, kind of brights up the day, because this reminds me of flowers and some grass and soil. Love it. I don't know. That's my kind of vibes in here. So if you were interested to take part in the giveaways for level 1 and level 2, I will say maybe you can click on one of the videos and it tells you that you're not a member and tell you exactly what you need to do. I also have a video, I'll put it up here hopefully, and you could see join button next to subscription button, but you can only see it in the browser. So either you're on a computer, or maybe hopefully if you go through your browser on your device and go to YouTube, that way you will see that join button of that. That's at the moment is the way YouTube operates in regards to members. There are also other perks. I have, I think, 10% and 50% coupon code for my individual patterns on RAVELRY, and also I try to record very raw footage, me without makeup, with, you know, if you're don't watch those, if you're not ready, don't watch those videos. And I call them, like, you know, vlogs and stuff like that. So just behind the scenes from time to time. And down below you have also linked to members only playlist, because that's where those videos occur. If you're checking my videos from uploads, they're not showing there. I don't know why, it's kind of annoying, but therefore I also inform about new videos on Instagram and Facebook. I think I started putting that on Facebook too. Knitting I Love group. I hope I'm saying everything right. I'm hoping to pack today and go for a walk to the post office and send it, so it'll be 2 things done at the same time. Something for health, something for my health, walking, and something for someone else. So thank you so much, Carolyn, for taking part in level 2. It was a pleasure. Unusually fast knit. That's why I'm telling straight away it may not happen. But like I said, Opal yarn is very sturdy yarn. If you have sensitive hands, maybe it's not for you, but if you make any socks with Opal yarn, they will last for sure. If I have to compare Drops Fable to Opal, Opal feels a little bit more rougher, I would say, especially when it's in the knit form. So like this is kind of feels slightly, well, solid, but not rough. This is solid and rough a little bit, but still kind of soft part-ish. For sure, you can put them in the washing machine, 30 Celsius, 800 spin, and they should be fine because they all superwash yarn. I hope you enjoyed this one. See you next one. Bye.